Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the road trip ready trivia quiz made to be played while riding in your car. Today is episode number 630, the category Brainy Tuesday number 33. This is a 21 question tough trivia quiz. There's 20 questions up front. There's a question 21 tiebreaker at the end of the episode if you need to stick around for that. All of these questions are tough, but today they're even extra tough. So good luck. Let's get started with question number 1. Malachite is an opaque, green-banded mineral that crystallizes in the monoclinic crystal system and most often forms botryoidal, fibrous, and stalagmitic masses. What metallic element is a major constituent of the green-colored mineral malachite? Well, we are just starting off swinging. The answer to number 1 is copper. Question number 2. Appearing in all the good mafia movies, what is the Italian word often used in English to refer to a blood feud, originally referring to the feuding families of Corsica who brutally avenged the deaths of relatives? We're looking for one Italian word. The word we're looking for starts with a V, and that V is for vendetta. Question number 3. Often used to grow fast-maturing leafy greens, herbs, and vining fruits that do not require deep root systems, what is the term in botany given to a type of horticulture which involves growing plants without soil by using mineral nutrient solutions in an aqueous solvent? The nature of these questions isn't just hard, but they're asked in a hard way. The answer here is hydroponics. Question number 4. What was the name of the 19th century American author who was famous for his series of stories for boys which encompassed over 120 books, selling over 20 million copies, with the Tattered Tom series being one of his most popular? The answer is Horatio Alger. Question number 5. What is the name given to the night of June 29th and 30th, 1934, the day of the Great Blood Purge in Germany, when many of the Nazi SA leaders were killed to please the rival SS and to consolidate power? What did they call that night? They call it the Night of the Long Knives. Question number 6. Created around 1910 by Ejner Hertzsprung and Henry Norris Russell, the Hertzsprung-Russell diagram allows scientists to graphically study the different types and varieties of what type of object? The Hertzsprung-Russell diagram allows them to study stars. Stars is the answer. Question number 7. Laying the foundation for the nation's first consumer protection agency, during the administration of what U.S. president were the series of laws known as the Pure Food and Drug Laws passed by Congress? What president? The answer is Theodore Roosevelt. Question number 8. Written in 1939 and first published in 1946, what play by Eugene O'Neill centers around the conversations of a group of derelicts in the back room of Harry Hope's saloon, referred to by the characters as the End of the Line Cafe? The answer is The Iceman Cometh. Question number 9. He wrote 3 of the most popular animal-centered children's books of all time. What American author and humorist wrote the bestsellers Stuart Little, The Trumpet of the Swan, and Charlotte's Web? That author was E.B. White. Question number 10. Born in December of 1770 in Bonn, Germany, what was the name of the famous composer of classical music who wrote his only ballet, The Creatures of Prometheus, in 1801, and his only completed opera, Fidelio, in 1804? He had started other operas but didn't finish them. The answer is Ludwig van Beethoven. Question number 11. After a time in Turkey and then several years in Iraq, in what country did the Iranian Shiite leader Ruhollah Khomeini live in for the last year of his exile before returning to Iran in 1979 during the revolution? After Turkey, after Iraq, he lived in France. Question number 12. The others are adenine, cytosine, and guanine. This one pairs with adenine to help pass on genetic instructions and make proteins. What is the last of the 4 nucleobases in the nucleic acid RNA that are represented by the letters A, C, G, and U? Adenine, cytosine, guanine, and uracil. Uracil is the answer. Question number 13. What is the term in grammar for a present participle which functions exclusively as a noun to name an action or a state of being, and can serve as the subject, such as the word swimming in the sentence, "Swimming alone can be dangerous"? This grammatical term is a gerund. Question number 14. They can bind to germs like bacteria and viruses. Also called immunoglobulin, what is the name of the protective protein produced by the immune system in response to the presence of a foreign substance called an antigen? The more common name of an immunoglobulin is an antibody. Question number 15. In Freudian psychology, what is the term given to the hypothetical entity associated with the ethical and moral development of the individual that is often characterized as an internal code or conscience, which is responsible for self-imposed standards of behavior? In Freudian psychology, you have the id, the ego, and the answer, which is the superego. Question number 16. Malaria has been one of the world's major diseases throughout history. What is the name of the drug made from the bark of the cinchona tree, which is the traditional treatment for malaria? We're looking for the name of the drug. The traditional treatment for malaria is quinine. Question number 17. Used to separate lines of quoted poetry, indicate alternatives like and, slash, or, and divide components in dates, fractions, and web addresses. What is the proper term for the mark of punctuation which consists of an almost vertical slash mark which slants slightly from right to left? That slash is properly identified as a virgule. Question number 18. Due to its location between the Mississippi Range and the Pennsylvania coal and oil fields, it became an industrial center, and it was here that J.D. Rockefeller began his oil company. What is this city on the Cuyahoga River that is home to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? The city we're looking for is Cleveland, Ohio. Question number 19. The youngest of the gods born on Olympus, what daughter of Zeus and Hera in Greek mythology was the goddess of youth and served nectar and ambrosia to the gods prior to Ganymede becoming the official cupbearer? Who was the cupbearer before Ganymede? This daughter of Zeus and Hera, her name was Hebe. And question 20. What was the name of the American general who replaced Douglas MacArthur as Allied commander in the Korean War after MacArthur was fired by President Truman for openly challenging the president's strategy for the war? The general who replaced Douglas MacArthur was Matthew Ridgway. Alright, that wraps up the first 20 questions of today's quiz. There is a question 21 tiebreaker coming up in just a second. Between now and then is a great time to go down below the video, hit a thumbs up or thumbs down depending on how you felt about today's game, and it was a tough one, so I wouldn't be upset if you gave it a thumbs down. Hopefully you at least had fun. You can leave us a comment and let us know how many points you got correct. I don't think this was a high scoring game for anybody. There were some tough questions in there. But if you like this type of trivia, subscribe to the channel, follow along. Road Trivia, we post new quizzes like this all the time. Not all of them are this hard. Some are random, some are specific categories, and all of them end with a question 21 tiebreaker. The World War II Battle of Kursk between the German and Soviet armies is considered to have been the largest tank battle in history. What year did this massive armored vehicle battle take place? We need the year that the Battle of Kursk occurred. Whoever gets closest wins the point. If anybody guessed exactly 1943, they get the point. If not, whoever got closest to 1943 is going to win the point. And if after question 20 there was a tie, whoever just got that point right just won the whole game. Congratulations. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next trip.